What's going on, tribe? Back with another one. Here we got another Ease Mill track. Today we got Lackland. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me know in the comments. But we got a lyric video today, which is always a treat for me. I don't think I've ever told you all this, but for me, I enjoy reading the lyrics when I listen to music. I know for YouTube purposes, music video is always the way to go for entertainment, right? But for me, I just like to really engage with the lyrics. So I'm kind of glad that we got a lyric video this time. So, but with that being said, Lackland was probably the most requested in the previous reaction. If you are new to the channel, we are doing an Easy Meal Success Train, essentially a marathon. If you want to get caught up with us, there will be a pin tag at the top right of your screen. Go click that. It's going to take you to the playlist of all the Easy Meal reactions. As I mentioned before, this train will come and go so quickly, so leave down in the comments what other Ease Mill track you want before it ends. I'm pretty sure we'll still mix him in there, especially because he recently got signed by M, and he's more than likely going to be releasing new music. He will still be on the channel, we'll still be reacting to him, but we will be spacing it out. So I don't know how much longer we're going to do it, so make sure to get your requests in. With all that being said, besides hitting subscribe like I know y'all are going to do, if you want to further join the community, hit Discord, Patreon, and our Twitch down below. With all that being said, let's get to it.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
It's been 2 months already.
Okay,
I'll tell y'all all about it.
tell us about it.
Yeah, look. Slowly passed the days that I counted before I got in, and I already had the tickets to the bus that I'd hop in, and never considered my own self if I would've tried stopping. I taste the bitter with no health, I got my mind locked in a little world where I'm a good boy, never was a sinner. Imagine my own self struggling, hunting a buck for dinner, running away and solving it so a bullet pierces its skin. Administer killers through voluntary systems, wonder who's sicker.
I mean, he has this like flow at the very end, which is super dope. But the words that he's choosing, so I'm reading it as along, and it's like, how is he going to continue this rhyme scheme? But he does it. Like, he's manipulating the words. It's just so dope. The beat, the production, so dark, so loomy, and the picture that we're getting here fits it so perfect. It's almost as if we're in this like scary, twisted, dark movie, right? That's just kind of the vibe that I'm getting off of the production. Let's continue.
Boy, never was a sinner. Imagine my own self struggling, hunting a buck for dinner, running away and solving it so a bullet pierces its skin. Administer killers through voluntary systems, wonder who's sicker. Me or the man who slayed in shame and paved the way for my generation to pledge and march in days of rain. Not even the slightest clue on how to take away the pain, and I couldn't seize up these thoughts on my way to basic training. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me.
Hold on, we need to go back to that because I feel like that's gonna get overlooked. Because I wonder who's sicker, me or the man who slaved in shame and paved the way, right? Like, there's a lot of ugly things that has been done in our history that we just kind of forget about. We neglect in order to feel like whole about ourselves. Does that make sense? There's a lot of sick things that have happened in order for us to live a comfortable lifestyle, and that's what he's kind of talking about. Like, I contemplate things like that, right? And really think about, do I deserve this type of life? And also another way to look at it, and I do believe that he's also looking at it this way, is I need to live my life to the full potential in order to pay back those dues that maybe some of those people just did not want to do, right? How selfish of it is for me not to accomplish what I need to accomplish when people have sacrificed a lot of things in the past for me. That's super dope. And correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure he's talking about the experience of when he enlisted into the military. I don't know too much about that. I know he's mentioned it slightly here and there, but I know he was in the military, I believe Air Force or something like that. And he did a little bit of time. So I'm assuming this is what it's all about.
Paved the way for my generation to pledge and march in days of rain. Not even the slightest clue on how to take away the pain, and I couldn't seize up these thoughts on my way to basic training. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this the better myself? Cause I just be rapping. So what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. Yeah. Finally set foot chillin' up in the airport, saw the cats there sitting, we joining the Air Force, and that was the grave I'm digging, but it was my dare choice, will we be end up killing a couple of scared boys, that might have been not the real case, but it definitely crossed on my thoughts, the T.I.'s expectations leveled on making us follow like butts, storm out for 1-3-20 seconds where we filled up our slots, a few days in and some already wanna tie their necks up in knots, but
oh my god, man, the imagery here, like, it's the storytelling on this track is just phenomenal, right? He's walking us through his time in military. And I'm so glad that I called that out beforehand. Joins the Air Force, and he talks about the things that ran through his mind. Who are we gonna end up killing? A couple of scared boys? And I know it's not that serious, but it definitely crossed my mind, right? Because there is this conception that, and here's the ugly truth is that it does get to that at some times, you know what I mean? So condolences to like anybody that has served and has to have gone through that or anything like that, because I know a lot of people come back from the military with some issues and traumatized for different reasons. Total respect to them, you know, them. This is great, man. Let's continue.
And some already wanna tie their necks up in knots, but that was the nature they cultivated. They make it way too insane for those who think it's a game, when in truth it really is. You just gotta know how to mentally play it. I should never say it, but motherfucker, reporting statement. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess
So
it's
Lumi.
even. Compared to them, is this the better myself? Cause I just be rapping. So what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. The day came when we had to get our neurotic shots to stabilize all our systems, but man, it was too much. And the side effects on the wall said one was pox, but I didn't care, I knew I was in favor with the odds. Psych. A few days later, woken up on my bed, bro. Just got so sick that I was feeling hella dead, bro. Went to read and can't believe it what they said, though. That I was going home, they sending me to med, ho. That was the place that I actually spent a month, and the atmosphere was chill, you could slack, and no one's fronting. But the thing that got to me was the fact they gave us privileges at the cost of cleaning the crap out of latrines, and then limit us to cutoffs and back to confiscation like that. Just straight up felt like we cat. The booster surgeon said for us who got some birthdays they passed, like no one's business was happening to the shit like no cat. Can't understand it. But that's just the side of me that's really pissed and wants to hate it. The truth is I understood that my body couldn't take it. Maybe the brightest side is now that I'm back home in Vegas. But to those who believe, I'm sorry, y'all, I didn't make it. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe
snap,
me.
that's
They
deep.
need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving.
That is so deep. His innocence got left behind. That's essentially what he's saying here. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but I didn't come back. As in, I didn't come back the same. I have a different perspective on the world and military and just people in general, because I've seen how cruel and how ugly people can be treated. Like, I went out there to serve and I was treated like a sheep, like just someone like cattle. Just move along. My birthday came and passed and nobody even acknowledged it. Right? I was sick. They gave me these shots and I got sick and they almost forgot about me. They sent me to Medhold and I was just, just another body. That is crazy, bro. That is dope. Let's continue.
I guess it's even.
Is Lackland the place where he was sent, where he was stationed? Let me know in the comments.
The them is this to better myself, cause I just be rapping. So what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. Hey, shouts out to my 322nd boys, man. Burgess, Davis, and the ones I came with from Vegas, Thompson, Weatherspoon, Sadri. Hope y'all doing good, man. Hey, where's all my Meadow boys like Del Toro Alpha 6? Y'all, I told y'all I'll make this song about fucking BMT, and all the metal and shit, but it's all good, you know. You just gotta play how sketchy.
Damn, he made a song for his boys in the military. That's actually pretty dope. Listen, I love tracks like this. Storytelling tracks that just paint an image, a story in my head are some of my favorite tracks ever. So this is right down my lane. Lackland, fire ass track, being extremely vulnerable with it too, right? Like this is a side of him that he could have just locked away, never even told us. But the fact that he was able to open up and be vulnerable, man, it sheds so much light, and it's insightful at the same time because you get taught things that you probably would never see. I mean, I've never enlisted, and I don't plan on enlisting. Again, respects to anybody that does enlist and things along those lines. I have much respect for y'all. It's just not in my plans. So I will probably never get exposed to things like this. So it's pretty cool to see an artist do that. And again, a perspective from an individual, right? A lot of people might not see it the way E sees it. A lot of people might see it as such a great experience, but this is his experience, and I'm glad that he got to share it with us. But with all that being said, dope track. Let me know what y'all thought about it in the comments below. The Easy Meal will continue. Don't know for how long, so make sure to leave your comments of your suggestions, and we'll catch you on the next reaction. Peace.